gosh. Guys, the Rams are trading for Von Miller. When I first got this notification on my phone that Von Miller was going to be a Ram, I was like, oh my gosh. This is me looking down at my phone going, like, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this real? Is this real life? I'm just like, oh my gosh. Because this is insane. This defense is now insane. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and Von Miller on one defense. Like literally every level of that defense has an all-pro, Pro Bowl player. And Leonard Floyd is really good too. Actually insane. So the Rams are trading a second and third round pick to the Broncos for Von Miller. And like I said, I was so surprised when I saw this morning, especially because the Broncos started out the season 3-0 and then, you know, they lost 3 games in a row, or was it 4 games in a row? I forget, but then they lost a lot of games in a row and it was like, oh, the Broncos actually aren't that good. But I cannot believe the Rams made this move. I like the move to trade the draft picks. I know the Rams have like no draft picks now, but that doesn't matter when you're a Super Bowl contender. When you're in win now mode, you are in win now mode. You are not holding on to draft picks. You need to do every single thing you can to get the best players you can on your roster. And that's what they did. I've been saying, you know, I'm a little concerned about the Rams defense because I had such high expectations for them coming into the season. I thought they could be the #1 defense in the league this season. They haven't been the #1 defense in the league, but this is just a huge reinforcement for this Rams defense that is going to be so good now. Because really, how do you play against this Rams defense? Because like I said, every single position has one of the great players. How are you blocking Aaron Donald and Von Miller? How is your offensive line going to deal with that? You got pressure coming from the inside. You have pressure coming from the outside. What are you supposed to do? I don't know. This is actually insane. I feel like my hair is getting so messed up. I'm very passionate about this. My Rams Super Bowl prediction, my Rams winning the Super Bowl prediction from this preseason from the summer. I don't know. It's looking kind of solid now, but I'm really excited to see if this defense does take a big step up, I guess you could say, with Von Miller on this defense. Because like I said, this defense, they have great players on it already. They hadn't been playing up to my expectation this season, but bringing in Von Miller, that pass rush is going to be insane. That secondary, because that's the thing. The secondary kind of struggled a little bit this season, but now you have a great pass rush, right? Quarterbacks are going to have to get the ball out quick, which is going to help your secondary a ton. If you put so much pressure on quarterbacks where they only have like 2.5 seconds to throw the ball, your secondary is going to play better as a result. So I think this is just going to make the defense so much better. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't just not throw to Jalen Ramsey now because you're not even going to have time to probably go through your whole progression. If you're a quarterback, you're probably barely going to be able to go through your first 2 reads with all the pressure that this Rams defense is going to get on you. I'm really surprised that the Broncos traded Von Miller, though. I got to be honest. I was really surprised that they traded him. I don't know. It's just like, Von Miller, like that's been the face of the Broncos for the past few seasons. I like that they got a second and third round pick back. If you're the Broncos, they don't look like, you know, a real playoff contender this season, despite the hot start to the season. But a second and third round pick in this upcoming draft, in the 2022 draft, that is a good move in my opinion for the Broncos. They gotta find a quarterback, to be honest with you. I love Teddy B, but I just don't think he's the answer. They gotta get some better quarterback play there. The defense didn't play too great versus the Browns, and the Browns were playing Case Keenum. So maybe they need some more help. Some more young help, I guess you could say, on that defense. I know they just traded away Von Miller. You're probably like, what do you mean they just traded away like their best defensive player? But I still think it is a good move for the Broncos because they're not really a playoff contender for this season. So yeah, guys, the Rams, I'm so excited. It's gonna be tough if you're an opposing offense to face this Rams defense. Super Bowl is in LA this season, so I wonder if the Rams are trying to do what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did last season, you know, win the Super Bowl in your home stadium. It would be pretty cool. So that is it for this video, guys. Make sure to drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this trade, and subscribe. Peace!